All right, here we go. We have the 2581 altar. Looks like the battle has already begun. So I'm arriving slightly a little bit late. I'm going to bring out a Zug YSG. Try to get some AoE. And I'm also going to bring a second march as well. I'm going to bring a William Wallace, who I've just recently maxed. Just chuck on the horn though, the ring and the horn. I think that's better than the coin. And here is my arch formation. All right. So William Wallace and Lauchi. I'm going to give these two a go. That'll be my first ever time using William Wallace. I didn't get to use him in Zone 5. He wasn't maxed yet at that point. So in Zone 5, I was using Scipio Lauchi. But I'm excited to see how William Wallace will do, especially with the Smite tree. These guys actually have quite a lot of numbers today. And they do also have that extra 3% damage bonus from their pre-KVK win. Let's take a look at how long until the altar starts. So we have 50 minutes until the altar officially begins, and there will be a battle in between these passes until then to see who can come out on top. All right, we're not far from the action now. So I'm using the Zug YSG. Let's try to get some nice AoE. All right, let's get in there. I'm just trying the dot mode for now. Not something I'm very used to. But I definitely should practice this. All right. We're getting quite pushed here though. Definitely a lot of enemies around today. And it also seems like the enemy, like maybe they tried to trick us because they only just captured the pass maybe an hour ago. And it seemed like they may not even show up. Like people were confused. Are they even going to show up? And now look at them. They've got more people than us right now. 2581 is getting pushed back. And we have 50 minutes to try to get our numbers up and push towards this altar. Otherwise, 2581 could be in trouble here. Just trying not to push too far into the enemy ball here. Focusing on getting good trades. That is the goal anyway. I'll be curious to see how this report goes. I think it will be good just because of the sheer AoE from Zug and YSG. And we are fighting in a big murder ball right now, so I'm assuming this is going to be good. But we'll just check after a while. Still a lot of enemies pouring in, but we are gaining a little bit of ground here. Seems like. Oh, I need to pull back a little bit. Hey, mama, check your Discord. All right, we're down to about half health here. Don't want to get pulled into the ball too far. But I'm just going to try to keep going until I die here. Yo, Snores. I think you're the tank, bro. What match are you using, Snores? I'm just focusing on AoE right now. I'm using Zug YSG. Ah, nice, nice. Hero, that's the fast march, bro. Man, we gotta try to keep pushing. We got like 45 minutes left. And they're holding us pretty well here. You guys update your stratagems? I updated a couple of my stratagems. I'm testing out a few new field ones right now. Yeah, like you, Alex. Because of all that shielding. As soon as my Zoog dies, I'm going to run my William Wallace here. I've already got him lined up at the gate. I'm just trying to get like as much AoE damage right now. And then we'll test out the infantry. Haven't even looked at my report yet. I want to look now, but I'm just going to wait until I die. Yo, Snoz, did you have a nap earlier, bro, or you just stayed awake? I haven't actually slept at all. I didn't even take a coffee today, which is kind of crazy. Oh, I'm getting red here. Probably gonna die really soon. Can see the red flashes on the screen as well. They're targeting me. Nice, bro. That's what the holidays are for, right, Snores? Perfect time for KVK. And then we're going to have our Kingsland fights in a couple of weeks. That's going to be a little bit harder than the Altar, though. Starting at like 2 o'clock in the morning for us, and then who knows how long we're going to have to play for. Dude, your arc was crazy, actually. I can't believe how close that score was. Like, less than 100-point difference in your arc game. Did you guys, like, win the arc or something in the last 5 minutes? Alright, I'm finally dead here. Okay, what do I think? I think this maybe is a positive report. Okay, that's pretty good. There's the report, guys, from Zoog YSG. So we have a 338% kill point ratio, and we use this march until death. I think that went pretty well. Nice. All right, now let's try out the William Wallace and Lauchi. Here we go. First time using this march. Dude, those kind of arc games are actually mental though. Like, especially when it comes down to provisions, that makes the difference. That's like some training for a Cyrus League right there. I'm just gonna send my Zoog back so that he's ready to go. Zoog YSG, because we know that went well. So once this William Wallace dies, I can bring back the Zoog. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can beat that report. So I got 338% with the Zoog YSG. Now I'm going to try and get a good report with this infantry as well. I'll tell you what though, I'm so happy with this Zenith skin right now. Like, not having to switch all the time. Just having that 12% all troop defense. Oh, it makes life so much easier. Oh, I'm going way too deep there. Whoops. Like, I remember last KVK before I had that skin. I mean, when we're doing like altars and stuff, I'm just like, every time a march dies, I've got to switch to another skin. I mean, obviously not everyone like has to play like that, but I'm just trying to get like the best stats as possible. And now I don't have to worry about that because I've got that one skin that just does it all. But now we've got that new generation as well that just came out, the 20% Zenith skin generation, the first of its kind. And we had a pretty big, it was actually quite competitive here in Kingdom 2581. I think it went up to like 36 million, which I was surprised. Because usually something like a Cav attack skin wouldn't be that competitive. But I guess there's so much hype, like with 20%. And also like having new cavalry just around the corner as well. Like there's a lot of anticipation for new cavalry commanders. Where is the battle boss? Yeah, so we're in Kingdom 2581. So we got battles here at the altar. I think they're starting in about 30 minutes, 40 minutes from now. And we're kind of getting even trades here overall. They were pushing us about 10 minutes ago. Like we were getting pushed back to our gate, but now we're kind of holding outside the altar. Tell you what though, this infantry gets targeted a lot more. I don't think it's going to beat my Zug YSG report, but we'll see. Maybe I will surprise myself. Still got about 20% health. Oh, that guy's going very deep out of his area. You can see so many infantry here though, like that looks like about 70%, maybe 60% infantry players. It's a very popular choice for this altar battle. That might also be another reason why my archers did so well. There's a direct counter to infantry. There's hardly any cav. You can just see all the swords. Not many archers as well. Alright, my march is nearly dead here. Got a little bit more punch in us. So we're going to go to the death and then review this report. Nearly dead now. Okay. Now I'm getting a little impatient. I just went out of our zone. Okay, let's see the report. See, that's nowhere near as good. We got 189. Like, it's still a positive report, but the archers are doing much better. They're definitely doing much better. Alright. So bring the archers back out. That's why we put them at the gate. We can also try a couple more marches as well. 35 minutes until the altar begins. And there is still a lot of fighting outside of the altar. So there's definitely no clear winner here at this stage. Maybe I will also bring a cavalry. Can bring Huonevsky. We'll try that one next time. All right, let's get in that ball over there. So 338 and 189. Those are the reports. Okay. And it looks like our players are very spread right now. This is not really the best situation for us, having so many troops spread around the map. It allows the enemy to easily pick us off right now. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're pushing a little bit now. That's good. I don't want to push too much in front of our teammates though, because as I said earlier, we are trying to focus on good trades right now. That is kind of the priority for me during this altar fight. Okay, I think I need to pull back a little bit there. Hit those guys in the middle, try to get that AoE pumping as many enemies as possible. Getting hit now, pull back a little bit. All right, now we're getting a little bit of momentum. But it looks like the enemy is trying to guard the altar. So they are trying to prevent us from pushing all the way inside the altar right now. They're almost forming a line. A defensive line there, just outside the altar. Now they are getting attacked from all sides. But they do have a very tight ball. They are doing well to hold their position, considering that we are pushing them from all sides. And they're holding their position, so hats off to them for that. They are not budging, these guys. Oh, I'm going a little bit too deep now. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now we're gaining some momentum. Let's go. Keep pushing, guys. We're right on the doorstep of the altar right now. So if we can keep pushing like this, we might actually get inside before the timer starts. There we go. We're getting some nice AoE right now. Oh, you fell asleep. Wake back up. We need everyone here fighting. Come on. Bring the siege. It's okay. You can fall asleep if you have siege. You can just set your tower up and it'll do all the work for you. I might actually try the siege a little bit later, but right now this is too good to use siege. I think this is the perfect opportunity right now just to get that AoE. from that Zug YSG. Nothing beats that march with AoE. So far, this is definitely a good battle. There is no clear winner right now. It is very even on both sides. Although at the start, the enemy did have more numbers than us, and slowly we have gained a little bit of momentum here. It looks like we have more reinforcements that are coming in a little bit faster than the enemy. So hopefully we can overwhelm that ball there. Just outside the altar. And this is a little bit of a strange map as well, just because of the 2 level 6 passes that are entering into this altar zone. They are so close to each other. I've never seen another KVK map like this one. But it also means that the fighting is going to continually happen. And it makes it much easier for marchers to refresh. So maybe that is a new design that Lilith have opted for to keep the battles going. Alright, my march is getting red now. We're going to dive very soon and then we can check this report. Something tells me it's not going to be quite as good as our first one with Zug. But I think it's probably still going to do better than the infantry report that we had. Just because of the AoE. We're nearly dead here, so we can check the report in just a moment. Alright, there we go. We've just died. Let's check this report. Oh, we actually got a better one this time. 342. Wow. So our first one was 338. That with a Zug YSG. Now we got 342. So we just beat the first report. That's a little bit of an improvement. I'm happy with that. Alright, now let's bring out the Huo Nevsky right now. We're going to test out the Huo Nevsky. We haven't used this much yet. Quickly clean these little... We'll bring out William Wallace again. Get him set up at the pass. 50 kilometers, dude, that's way too long. At least bring like 2 or 3 marches and just set them up at the gate. You know, I think there's also a stratagem that you can buy that like increases the routed march speed. That could actually work in this situation. Like when one marcher dies and then you just almost instantly return to your city. So it looks like they are trying to wrap around this little entrance here to the altar. They desperately are trying to defend. They do not want to let us overwhelm them here. This is a very critical position to defend. And again, we can see a lot of infantry marchers. These enemies seem to love using infantry, which does make me think that's maybe why my archer is getting such good reports. We can't see that many archers as well on their side. But let's see how this Huo Nevsky will do. Something tells me it's not going to do as well as the archers, but maybe it's going to do better than the infantry. Let's see. Well, I'm getting caught off guard here a little bit, and we're actually getting split up. This is difficult. They are pushing us right now. Looks like a few of our players are retreating as well. Yeah, they are gaining on us right now. There is some momentum on the enemy side here. I can see my march is already yellow, so it seems to be dying a lot quicker as well. But let's see how this report does once we die. Still got a bit more punching power to go with this march here, the Huonevsky march. Try to catch these guys off guard while they're pushing into our ball here. See, that's some nice easy KP for us. I just remember the days of like when Rock was only on mobile, and it was always constantly lagging and like disconnecting during these fights. And it was just the worst feeling, like when you get disconnected, you log back on while your march is attacking someone, and the moment you log back in, you just see your march dead. And like, you know, a 0 kill point ratio or something. Worst feeling ever. Fortunately, we don't have that happen anywhere near as often nowadays. Now there's some pretty even battles happening again. They did have some momentum, pushed us back a little bit, and now we're fighting back. Looks like I am getting targeted here as well by a few troops, and I can see why, because I'm on red health. So they are taking me out while I'm an easy target. That's alright. Just want to get this troop dead now, so I can bring in the next one. I don't think this is going to be a great report. All right, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's not a good report. That's really not a good report. 97%. I mean, it's not like too negative, but it's not great either. But that also might just be because I'm a poor Cav player. Definitely much better with the archers. And infantry is my second troop type that I am used to using. And then cavalry I actually put off for so long. Like, I think it was 3 years into playing Rock and I finally made a cavalry march. So I'm still somewhat new to using cavalry. Somewhat. Those stinky ponies. And it's also not really the best day to be using cavalry anyway, just because we can see how many of their infantry marches they are using. Probably for that exact reason as well. Anticipating that many of us are going to be using the cavalry. That is a very typical march to use during an altar battle. And I believe we have about 30 minutes to go until this altar is officially going to open up. And you can see that they are balling up here to block us from pressing into that altar. That's the way, Jogan. You know, infantry actually has some very tankiness to it. They're very tanky, bro. They last a while. But I don't know, man. I feel like right now, like, archers is the way to go for this battle. Like, just looking at the enemy, what they're using. So many of them using archers. I mean, sorry, infantry. But I am using the infantry right now. William Wallace. Kind of scared to bring the cav back out though. Like after that first report, 98%. I don't know. I just feel like this is not the day to use cav. This is not the right time for cav. Bro, now you're tempting me to bring out my engineering march. Can hear Mama is telling me off in the background because I'm talking shit about cav. This is not the perfect day to use cav, Mama. I don't know what you're talking about. You need to listen to the pros. Yo, Lambo, that's it, man. Archer gang all the way. I didn't even know you were an archer main. But I'm glad to hear that, man. It's always like the kings that are archer mains. I don't know why. That's it, man. Like, I just got 2 insane reports with my Zug YSG. And then we tested one with the infantry. It did semi-okay. And then, of course, cavalry is just performing extremely bad. But I don't know. I don't have what it takes to play as a cav player. It's only useful if you run around and try to hit them from behind. That's just not my playstyle, so. Alright. We're on yellow now, so. I'm curious to see how this report is going to go once this William Wallace dies. Not a main. I have infantry, cavalry, archer, commander's expertise, but I do prefer archers over the rest and have focused my gear and city skins for archers. Nice, man. Yeah, see, I originally started as an infantry main myself. Back in the day, I was doing like infantry garrisons, and then like slowly I progressed to archers due to peer pressure. And you know what, man? Absolutely no regrets. No regrets going to the dark side, the archer way. Yo, welcome to the stream, Tesh. Yeah, man, you gotta wake up and get your butt over here. We got altar fights right now. 30 minutes until the opening. And they're trying to defend this altar like hell. We can't even answer right now. I'm just about to die. Okay. If this is a bad report, I'm gonna feel very embarrassed. There we go. Okay. See, I just proved my point. Guys. Infantry, it does pretty well. All right. It does pretty well. Almost 2-to-1 trades with infantry. And then archers is just like a whole nother game right there. You can easily get 3-to-1 trades or even 4-to-1 trades with archers. Yeah, that's it. Lambo. Unless it's like MG day or something, then everyone just comes online for that. Oh, look at this Attila trying to pick off our reinforcements. This naughty boy hiding in the resource nodes. That's not cool. Well, I'm not going to get distracted on him anyway. Need to get over here where the main battle is happening. You know, Lambo, poor Tesh over here, he's got to use 2 accounts. He fights with 2 accounts at the same time. So good luck to him. Alright, let's get this AoE pulping. They're bringing a few more cab now, actually. I can see the enemy have. Is that an integration march? Can't even tell. Maybe it's just siege. I doubt anyone is going to bring an integration march. There's just so many marches here, I can't even see where my own march is situated. It's very hard to tell. As long as we're getting that AoE though, that's all that matters right now. Just keep hitting them here in this sweet spot. Hey, 386 bro, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, we're just fighting here in the altar. It's our first altar battle. 2581 in the King of All Britain KVK. Just after winning our Zone 5. And then we had our Christmas break and now we're back at it again. Thank you, man. No, I had a great Christmas. Hope you guys also had a nice break. And now we're gearing up for Kingsland in a couple of weeks, so it's actually been the really great timing, this KVK for us. Nice little Zone 5 fights, then good Christmas break, and now we're back at it again. But no, not every KVK had that luxury. Like, I think some KVKs, they were actually fighting on Christmas Day. Alright, we're already on red here. I haven't even called another march yet. Whoops. See how this report is going to go once we die here, which should be any moment now. There we go. All right, need to call actually another march real quick because I forgot to do that. Get the infantry back. 216. That wasn't as good as my last ones, but still very good. Still like more than 2 to 1. And the enemy are using that stratagem as well by the looks of it, because they are taking deads. There is a stratagem. I think it does increase your damage. Yeah, here it is. Increases damage by 10%, but they do take 2% deads on the field. Not something that I have opted for myself, but it is very powerful. Okay, 1 minute and 30 seconds before I can get back in the battle. At least that'll give me time to send back my Zug march again, because that is the bomb right now. That Zug YSG. Oh, you had past 7 during Christmas? Bro, that's crazy. Hope you guys actually had like garrison leads online and stuff. Like, I can't even imagine that, man. Just having like Christmas lunch with the family. And then you're like getting pinged on Discord like, bro, we need your garrison. Quickly join the flag. But yeah, that's dedication right there. Hats off to you, 386. Hope you guys actually won your past 7. How did you go in Kingsland? I'm guessing that's probably already over, right? You've probably already had your Kingsland battle. All right, 40 seconds until we can get back into this battle here. And we have the enemy are already gathering inside of the altar with just under 7 minutes left. So it looks like the enemy are gaining confidence here, already moving into the altar right now. You can see more of them pushing in, while the rest of their ball is doing their best to hold us back. All right, so we have started here in the battle. We have our William Wallace again on the field right now. We need to try to push these guys. The enemy definitely having the advantage right now, with their players already forming a ball inside of the altar. This is definitely going to be challenging for 2581 to push into that altar before that timer ends. We have around 5 minutes to go until this altar officially opens. All right, most of their guys are pushing into their altar, while a few of them are trying to hold us back. And I believe that I'm probably pushing too far forward here. You can see our guys actually forming a ball, so I might move back a little bit so we can push with the team. All right. Looks like we are about to move here. All right, let's go, push. This is definitely going to be an intense battle here. The enemy are going to do their very best to hold us back from entering that altar. With just a few of their players remaining here outside. All right, there we go. Mama has popped the king skill. Now we are pushing through, guys. We are pushing through. The gap between the altar and this pass section here has been closed. So this is going to be a very intense battle. We have less than 5 minutes remaining. The question is, are they going to be able to hold this section here for another 4 minutes? You can see they have reinforcements coming in from the top section there towards the altar as well. They've got a lot of reinforcements coming in. But we have entered into the altar zone right now. So they're going to have to try to push us out with around 3 minutes until this altar starts. We are doing a good job at engaging them inside the altar right now. You can see a lot of the troops are just still struggling in. So we are going to have to face more enemy resistance very shortly here. But we are gaining ground slowly. All right, come on, let's go, let's go. We're slowly gaining ground here, slowly gaining ground. Yeah, that's true, bro. It's a good time to push when the altar does officially start. Getting caught off guard a little bit here. Still a pretty even battle, but they are doing a good job at holding us back. You can see that line of reinforcements just constantly coming in as well. And they are opting to come in through that top entrance, you can see as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to re-ball in a minute. Alright, we're on yellow right now, but we're still holding for... As soon as this march goes down, I'm going to bring that Zug back into this battle. But we are slowly pushing. You can see the battle has shifted more towards the center of the altar now. So 2581 is slowly gaining momentum here. Haven't even checked the back yet. I'll take a quick peek once this march dies to see what's happening behind us. They might be trying to cut us off as well. Okay, we have just died, and I believe, okay, the altar is officially starting now in 5 seconds. So this altar is open now, and we have a lot of fighting still happening. So there's definitely no clear winner at this stage. I'm going to bring back the Zug for the next run. Might as well quickly grab this rune again while we are refreshing. And of course, there are some players that this is very expected. They are going to try to cut off some of our reinforcements here. And it is very close to their pass as well, so it's quite easy for them to do that. All right, 50 seconds until we're back in the action, and we might actually have to attack this guy on the way, potentially. Maybe we'll just try to scare this guy off a little bit. There we go. get back in the altar. We have a few siege here as well. I can actually see, is that Tesh? Oh, Tesh is using the siege, bro. You've just been exposed, Tesh. You've been exposed, bro. Siege all the way. Let's go. I don't know if Tesh is still here or not. Bro, you have been exposed. But you know what? We'll let it pass, bro, because he is technically fighting on 2 accounts. So I think fighting with 1 ranged march is acceptable. I may be partially to blame as well, because I'm always talking about how powerful siege is. Well, the battle is definitely right in the middle of the altar right now. There's a good chance this could continue for the next 2 hours without any clear winner. Only time will tell. Oh, you just unlocked your 6th march. Wow, nice, bro. I haven't actually unlocked 6 marches yet, because I'm fully focusing on the garrison tech this KVK. Hopefully I will unlock a 6th march before Kingsland though. Hopefully. Oh, you mean equipment wise? Okay, okay. Nice, bro. Yeah, for equipment, I'm nearly done with the archer set. I've just got 2 more equipments to awaken to level 5. And then my archer set will be completely done. So that's going to give me a lot of freedom, which I still haven't fully decided what I'm going to do next. I could work on my infantry gear a little bit more. Or maybe I could actually make like a whole new set and do like leadership. That's also an option. Especially now with like the new leadership commanders. We got Philip in the game. He's looking really amazing. And you know, the leadership gear is going to work in a lot of situations. We can use that with Philip, or we can keep it as a city garrison as well. So it's always going to be doing something. Yeah, if anyone was going to invest in leadership, like now is honestly the time for players who haven't done so already, myself included. So it looks like we are gaining a little bit of ground here, and the battle has shifted more towards their entrance side here. We still have battling happening inside of the altar zone, but they are slowly losing ground, unless they are attacking us from the other side as well. There's a few players there in the middle. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm going to try to take them out. But they are quite spread. You can see like there is a group here in the middle, and then there's like the majority of their team up there. You should invest in my tech. Man, I still haven't unlocked my 6th March yet. I still need to work on my garrison tech. We got like 2 more weeks, bro. 2 more weeks to get my tech ready for Kingsland. But I think we're gonna be all right. The results from Zone 5 were very promising when we tested out the Dido Cho garrison. So I'm very excited to use that garrison some more in Kingsland. And don't forget, in this KVK as well, we have an artifact. We have access to an artifact in this KVK. So there is going to be options to change a lot of the garrisons around. So a lot of the typical garrisons that we see in other KVKs are going to be a little bit different in this one. And I'm thinking with my artifact that we haven't actually got the artifact yet, but it is coming. It is going to arrive before Kingsland. So that is very exciting, guys. We've got some nice garrison options to explore with. I'm probably going to go with infantry just because I have so many infantry garrisons to test with a Cho. There's a lot of nice options there. We got like, just at the top of my head, we got like Zenobia with the healing synergy. That could work well with Cho. I don't think Flavius is going to do well, but we could always give it a try. Why not? And then we've got Martel with the new museum upgrade. That extra, I think he's up to 50% attack now. The Martel with the museum relic. And just remember as well that Cho already has potentially up to, I believe it is 40% counter attack damage just from Cho. So pairing that with a Martel, that's going to be absolutely insane during Kingsland when your flags are prone to being swarmed. Alright, we have died now with the Zoog, and I forgot to bring out a 2nd March again. Alright, let's check this report. So we got 408% this time. That's a very nice report. 6 million kill points to 1.5. We've done very well there with that report. Okay, let's see how this altar is doing. So we are now 10 minutes into the battle of this altar opening. And there's still a lot of contention happening right here in the middle of this altar. More of these stalkers have now just arrived. Let's see the rest of their map. So they've got more players pushing in. A few of them are trying to pick off our players from the side. And I should actually use this opportunity to heal as well while we are marching with the next troop. We definitely don't want to take any unnecessary deaths, especially during an altar battle. That would be a little bit embarrassing. There you go. You guys can see I've already used all of my healing speed ups. Most of that was already used in zone 5. Let's get this. get this Zhuguashi prepped as well. Alright, there's the William Wallace re-entering into the battleground. So we need to push into that altar as fast as possible, try to join the rest of the team. You can see some of our siege here at the back line. They are picking off the enemy. Definitely won't deny though, siege can be very powerful during the altar. And there's a lot of unnecessary fighting happening here at the back line. You can see most of those players are from the other alliances there from 1002. Okay, we are just about to re-engage now with the enemy in this big notable fight here in the altar. We are slowly gaining ground as well. Again, the battle has shifted more towards that top left corner of the altar. We might actually have a chance here depending on how fast they are able to bring in reinforcements. They're getting close to being kicked out of the altar, definitely, in this corner. They might try to desperately run around in a moment. You can see players on the other team pushing out on the right side. They don't want to lose this altar. So you can see there's like a little bit of a group as well on that right side that is moving away from the main ball. We already have a yellow march here with the William Wallace. And just a reminder as well, guys, cavalry suck. Just said that for Mama's sake. That's especially for Mama. Here we go. Our players have killed that enemy ball on the right side, so we can all regroup here and continue pushing. I think it might just be a matter of time now. I can see us taking this altar any moment now. Oh, you have 429, bro. You have barely any gold. Make sure you don't scout anyone, Tesh. You literally don't even have enough gold to scout people right now, bro. Alright, my march is just about to die here. Which I'm kind of excited for, so I can bring back this archer, which we know performs incredibly well. There we go. Alright, let's bring back the archer boys. Let's go. See this report real quick as well. We got 210% here with the William Wallace and Lychee. Again, it's performing quite well. Not a march that you can complain about. You think Lychee Alex is so good? I might have to try that for the next one. But I was mostly excited to give this William Wallace a go. This is my first time ever using him in a real battle. You can see there, they're just about to get thrown out of the altar. They're barely gaining any foothold right now. I would say in a few moments, there's a very good chance we're going to secure this altar. Now you can see them desperately trying to push forward the enemy here. We are 20 seconds out from rejoining this battle. Alright, I'm just going to quickly set up my next march so I don't lose any time here. There we go. You can see them desperately trying to hold on to that last little corner of the altar. But they are doing well to hold on to this spot. I feel like maybe we could have taken it if we pushed them a bit harder there. But they did well to hold on to that corner. And now they are slowly pushing back in a little bit. I'm getting targeted here. It's very hard to see where my march is just because of how many troops we have here on the field. Usually you can see like a little green march. There it is. It pops up every now and then. It's hard to keep track of. I think there is actually a setting where you can turn off like allied troops. I might have to muck around in the settings later, see if I can turn that off. That might actually solve the issue that I'm having here. Okay, we're just above half health now on the Zoog. And again, we are trying to get as much KP as possible with that AoE. that no other march can beat in the game right now. A Zug YSG. Very close to pushing them out in this corner. Okay, it looks like we have now secured the altar. Fame 2581 has captured the altar here in this battle. So well done to our side for getting the first capture. And now it's going to be interesting to see if the enemy side are going to continue pushing us. I would say that they probably will continue attacking for some time. They are still trying to push through this section, but it's going to be very difficult for them now to take back this altar now that we have officially captured it on our side. Looks like the enemy is starting to slow down a little bit here. That definitely would be demoralizing for the enemy to lose that first capture. It looks like meanwhile our team is starting to ball up inside as well. So we're going to keep fighting here with my Zug while this is under half health. All right, it looks like they actually have quite a lot of siege there as well. You can see with that unique kind of troop emblem here, I think that is siege. So we have reached their back line. And I believe that the enemy are actually repositioning right now. So there is another ball below us, which I will show shortly after this Zug dies, which is going to happen in just about a moment here. All right, there we go. So let's go take a look at the bottom section. So this is actually a smart position that they have repositioned to. As you can see, they are going to try to cut off our reinforcements as well. As our pass is just here, this is the access point. So this is a much smarter area for them to reball. You can see them pushing slowly up inside the altar here while preventing us from re-entering the altar. There's the rest of the ball. So there is a lot of our troops in the middle right now, while the enemy are pushing from below and also preventing reinforcements. Okay, here we go. So the two main balls up the top there have engaged at the altar just on the outskirts. And meanwhile, a few of their marchers are trying their best to prevent reinforcements on our side. We're nearly through here, so we can join the rest of the ball. Maybe try to push them a little bit on both sides. And my march is just about to die as well. Alright, time to bring back the Zug. Okay, there we go. So I am dead. We've still managed to get a positive report. 125%. Actually, I didn't check that report earlier with the Zug YSG. That did 372%. So that's always performing exceptionally well. Right now, that is just the absolute dominating march. The Zug YSG for the altar battle. All right. So 1.5 minutes until we can re-engage the enemy here. And once again, we are going to be using the Zug YSG, which has never let me down to this date. And here the main battle is happening. Just on the bottom left corner on the outskirts of the altar. We're now at the 1.5 hour minute mark left right now on the altar. That's how long we have remaining here. And we have managed to capture the altar. Okay, there's still a few troops here. Let's try to engage these guys here on the front line. You can see there's a lot of infantry that the enemy have decided to use today at this fight. The enemy are still consistently pushing into that section here on that bottom left side of the altar. Still doing a good job at preventing us from reinforcing. It looks like we are getting sandwiched a little bit here in this spot. Not having enough members here fighting. We're just at half health now on this Zoog, and it is very difficult to try to push through this rocky section here on the left bottom side of the altar. Very difficult to push forward here. All right, we have just died. Gonna bring back our William Wallace March. That is exactly why we parked him right outside the gate, so we can keep these battles happening non-stop. You can see the trades are slowly declining here as well. 144%, still positive on our side, but not anywhere near as good as earlier. And that's partly due to the positioning on our side being less desirable, while the enemy is able to easily pick us off as our troops are trying to reinforce the altar. So this is actually a much easier time for the enemy to gain kill points at this time. That is one of the trade-offs, as we have secured the altar. Let's see, is there like a... People are going around the long way. I might actually do the same. You know what? We'll still fight these guys. Even if it is outside the altar, at least we're still battling. Okay, and you can see there as well, up the top here on the screen, the enemy have set up a lot of range towers there, which is quite smart on their behalf, forcing our players to leave the altar or risk getting hit. Still really getting pushed back here. Our troops trying to reinforce the altar, but it's very difficult. Very, very difficult for new troops to get inside the altar at this point. I'm going to try to move back over here a little bit, where a few of our troops are. It looks like they are trying to push us all the way back to the pass here to prevent reinforcements, which is definitely a smart thing to do. All right, we are really getting pushed back here. The reinforcements on our side. Bring back the Zug YSG again. This time we're getting very bad trades, which is to be expected during this situation. So you can see here the enemy are trying to engage our troops once again right outside the pass. Doing their very best to prevent reinforcements. And in 40 seconds we will be able to re-engage the enemy ourselves. Let's take a look at how the battle at the altar is doing. See, this is definitely a good position that they have chosen to attack from on this bottom side, because it's really doing two things at once. They're able to push the ball in the middle while preventing reinforcements. Okay, we've just gone through the pass now. I'm going to make a quick assessment on which way to go, try to enter the altar. Can still see quite a few of our troops are deciding to take the long journey on the right hand side and enter the altar to reinforce on that side. At this point in time, that seems like maybe the only option to successfully enter. And then you can see the main battle happening here while the rest of our marchers are trying to push up. So I'm going to try to join them from this side. Maybe we can try to finally take out these siege marchers. Okay, here we go. So you can see that we have troops. We have friendly troops on the bottom side as well as the top side. So hopefully we can try to sandwich the rest of the enemy here. So they're probably going to try to re-ball here in a moment. You can see that they have lost their main, the enemy side have lost their main ball attacking the altar, and now they're re-engaging on the reinforcements. And my march here is kind of getting a little bit wrecked as well. Yeah, we died very quickly there. All right, let's see the... Still positive, like barely positive, but it's still positive. All right, I'm gonna take a really quick break. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. I'll leave the camera here so you guys can continue watching the battle. We are back. Okay, I'm going to bring back this march once again. Now I've got the William Wallace right outside the gate. Time to get in there. Let's go. Alright, switch to that special view. Let's go, dot mode. They are still pushing inside the altar as well. Alright, we can slowly gaining a little bit of momentum here. There's a small ball on our side moving up from the bottom of this altar. I'm going to try to engage this siege here. Pull back a little bit while we don't have many friendly faces nearby. Try to push these guys. They're slowly losing some of their resistance at the back line. Can take out this siege march. Oh, he went down super quick. Let's go, guys. Keep pushing, keep pushing. I'm trying to push from the bottom, Nurse. I've been trying to rejoin you guys for like the last 30 minutes. Very difficult. Nurse is trying to make me laugh. Wow. We finally made it to the altar after 30 minutes of trying to get back inside. We finally made it. We've been reunited with the main murder ball. Still at about half health here. So our William has a little bit more fighting in him before we switch back to the archer. Oh, we don't want to get caught off there. That's a bad position right there. Pull back a little bit. Looks like we're still getting targeted as well by someone. Now we're finally on red. Oh, that enemy march is going down very quick. Try to pull back a little bit here. Take out that cavalry. Let's go. Kill the ponies. Kill the ponies. You hear that, mama? Kill the ponies. Ponies. It's not the time for them during the altar. I'm surprised this march is actually still alive. Like, we've been red for a while now. He's still going. Say we're gonna die at any moment now. Alright, there we go. We have finally died. Oh, this is actually a very good report. 262%. That's very good. That's probably my best one yet with the infantry. Nice. Alright, time to heal again. I said 262, mama. 262. All right. Time to quickly use these speed ups. There we go. We are very severely outnumbered here outside of this pass. Very outnumbered. They are trying to push us back so we can't re-enter the altar. Very difficult right now being this outnumbered. You can already see my march is getting yellow. It's just dying super quick. But we are going to try to keep pushing them. You can see here we are lacking the numbers and the strength. Outside of the pass here, the enemy are using this opportunity to push us back and prevent reinforcements. Need to bring that second march back, because I can see this Zug is just about to die. He's dying super quick this time. He's just about to die. He's like 2% health right now. Man, just hurry up and kill my march, please. We have 2,000 troops left. Just kill me already, guys. Come on. It's like they know that I'm nearly dead. They're like, nah, just leave him, just leave him. There we go. All right. William Wallace just about to re-enter. Still got 131. Even during a less desirable position, we're still getting positive reports. Let's take a look at the altar right now. The enemy's still choosing to put most of their fighting power here in this section. We have now almost arrived. We are approaching the halfway point now for the altar at the 1 hour mark, just a few minutes away. I might try to wait just a moment so I can resend this Zug march. So as soon as that William Wallace dies, we've got another march ready to go. There we go. And now the players are getting a little bit spread here. I'm going to try to keep pushing, actually, not let these guys distract me. We just want to keep pushing. Come on, guys. All right, let's try to fight these guys in this spot. Very difficult to push in at the moment. Most of our players are a little bit disorganized here at the pass. And the enemy is using this opportunity to gain some kill points, to gain some easy kill points on their side. You can see here I am taking a little bit of negative traits as well. It's almost impossible with the numbers that they have. Looks like they are trying to block. Looks like they are trying to cut us off as much as they can on this flank on the right hand side as we try to walk around the long way and make our way to the altar. You can see here there's a lot of players that are getting caught off guard. And they are trying to push us back at the pass, making it very difficult for our players. All right, we have nearly made it all the way to the altar here. This is the first time I've actually decided to take the long way. Okay, let's take a quick look at this enemy elimination. So we're currently at rank number 16 in enemy elimination. We have some players here with some incredibly high kill points up in the top list of this enemy elimination. From 2581, we have Goodbye Limits in rank number 6 with 69 million kill points, so good on him. Rank number 6 from 2581. We also have rank number 8 with Goku. And then from 2581, myself in rank number 16. So we have now re-engaged back in the main murder ball here inside the altar. So let's see if we can get some better trades here. It's taken us a little bit of time to get back into this position. This guy is getting really out of position here. He's pushing into the altar. That was a mistake for him. Here we go. Let's get these kills. Pull back a little bit there. Don't want to get too off guard, out of position. Oh. I don't know if that guy is AFK or not. Oh no, he's actually moving now. There we go. He looked like he was AFK for a minute. So we are fighting just outside of the altar here, on the bottom left-hand side, while the enemy are still trying to push us. Just gonna really quickly get my second march ready as well. So that we can really minimize the amount of time that we're not in battle here. We want to try to keep the fighting up as much as possible. See, now we're getting targeted a little bit there. We're still at half health, so we are doing well here. We've been going for a little while. Okay. Let's try to get this guy. He looks like he's definitely AFK. He's getting caught very out of position, this player here. And we're just getting our kill points very easily from those players who are getting caught off guard. All right, I think I'm gonna pull back just a little bit. All right, I think I need to pull back and regroup with the rest of the team here, who are sitting inside of the altar. So we're going to wait here just for a moment to allow the enemy to push up on us once more. Might as well try to quickly kill some of these guardians while we're here, right? So you can see now the enemy have reballed just on the outskirts of the altar here. And I'm getting caught a little bit out of position myself. Might try to quickly get this siege while I'm here. You can see that guy very out of position, so I saw my opportunity to attack. We're still getting very caught out of position. My march is nearly dead as well. We're on red right now. Okay, we have finally died. So we're going to bring back the next march. We've got infantry coming back into the mix. Just taking a quick look at the altar where we've now passed the halfway mark with just about 45 minutes left at the altar. Let's take a look at that latest report, guys. So we have 437% kill point ratio with the Zug YSG. That might be our best one yet, with 5.5 million kill points in that one single report. And then I'm going to use this opportunity to walk around the long way, the safe way to re-enter the altar. And I can also send my second march back to the gate. I'm also going to get this rune while I'm there. So in a couple of minutes, we can re-enter the battle here and hopefully continue fighting inside of the altar. This has definitely been my favorite march of the day, the Zug YSJ. That's got to be one of my favorites for fighting inside the altar in these massive notable fights. Just a few more moments here for my William Wallace to re-enter the altar. You see here the enemy are trying to ball up again. Choosing this very strategic positioning to prevent our reinforcements from directly re-entering the altar. And they are pushing us right now. So we are getting some battles right now directly inside the altar, which is very good. That's what we want. Try to pull back a little bit and drag them back inside this box. And see a few marchers that are getting caught off guard here on the right hand side. Can try to pick them off. I know that I'm definitely getting targeted myself here. Kill the ponies. Kill the ponies, guys. Look at them running away. They're scared of my infantry march. All right, they are sitting just outside of the altar here. We want to try to drag them inside the box. It's almost like a battle of tug of war. So you look at all these ponies getting caught out of position. They just don't know how to control themselves. Hopefully we are gaining some good kill points here. And again, that is the aim for today, to get these kill points up. I have set myself a challenge at the beginning of this KVK to reach a minimum of 14 billion kill points, a minimum. But the main goal is to try to reach 14.5 billion. That is the primary goal for this KVK. And so far we have gained almost 600 million kill points. So we're sitting at, just prior to this altar starting, we were sitting at around 13.5. So we've got a lot more work to do in order to reach that goal. Still need to earn around 1 billion more kill points this KVK. We can see the stalkers have now reappeared, and I'm going to try to quickly hit that while I can. I need to hit one more stalker, and I've got the reward, so I'll quickly get this guy over here on the right hand side, and then I should have my reward after I hit this one. Hopefully that is the last one I needed. Just quickly check. There we go. I have completed that task now, so that wasn't too difficult to complete. And it does look like the enemy is starting to get quite demoralized here, which is not surprising considering we only have 38 minutes left. And they have failed to secure this altar. Once again, 2581 showing their might and winning this battle after a successful Zone 5 against the #1 camp in pre-KVK. 2581 managed to win Zone 5. And now we have also won our first altar battle. Later, Tesh. Take care of yourself, man. Thanks for dropping into the stream today, bro. Appreciate it, man. Take care today, bro. Yeah, you definitely need to take care of yourself, man. We got Kingsland approaching soon, so get some rest while you can, bro. Alright, our William Wallace is getting close to dying here. We're on red. And I'm kind of eagerly pushing a little bit too far forward than I probably should. Okay, he's now dead. We have a 203% kill point ratio, so it's still definitely in our favor. Unfortunately, we did put the Zug YSG previously waiting at the pass, ready to re-enter the battle quickly. I can see a bunch of fighting happening just outside the pass here, so I'm going to try to join these guys and help them push forward to allow our troops more reinforcements. There we go. We are gaining a little bit of momentum here. You can see the enemy is slowly trying to retreat from this position. And these enemy troops are going to be in trouble in just a moment, as they are engaging from the top side and the rest of our ball can hit them from underneath. So it looks like in just a few moments, these enemies could be getting sandwiched from either side. They are managing to hold us here in this little corner at this rocky point in the map. But this is also good for my march right now with that AoE. We do know that the Zug YSG is really popping the AoE right now. I'm going to try to actually make a run for it because I can see my chance right now. You see they left this little corner here undefended and now we can push through. These siege marches here are going to be in big trouble, getting hit from both sides. You can see there that we have successfully rejoined the main ball over at the altar. But I definitely will say that I am impressed with the enemy. Although that they were unsuccessful in securing this altar, they do have my respect for continuing to fight us here. This has been an enjoyable battle today. So I'm definitely glad that I stayed awake for this battle, because in case you guys don't know, right now this is 3:40 a.m. in the morning for me. Very undesirable time to play rock. But that's what we do in KVK. We play this game at whatever time is needed. Still a few of them pushing here. I'm going to try to retreat a little bit just to rejoin that altar. Going to use this opportunity to send the next march forward. Right now we have 30 minutes remaining here on the altar. Here we go. They are targeting me a little bit just outside the altar. Trying my best to stay in position without getting caught off guard. They are doing a good job at pulling me out of position there. Oh, look at that. Mama Nem has activated the healing buff about 3 hours too late. Thank you, Mama Nem. Mama Nem wants me to use all of my speed ups before Kingsland. I think this is her plan. Let's let Skinsy use all his speed ups for the first 3 hours of the fight, and then we'll activate the healing buff. Oh, I'm getting severely caught out of position there. My March is getting red now as well. He's gonna die in a second. All right, we're still trying to make the most of this march before we die here. We've still got a little bit more to go, even though we are red. Now I'm getting caught out of position again, but at least we are getting some AoE hits in, and I'm just about to die. There we go, I just died. So let's see the latest report. We have 440% kill point ratio with a 6.5 million kill points gained from this one single report. Very good report again. This march never lets me down, guys. And now we have some enemies engaging us here right outside the pass. So we have battles to show immediately. And they are getting pushed back quite quickly here, just outside our pass, where they attempted to block our reinforcements. And now we are going to start moving our way back over to this section here, in the middle of these Rockies. Now my troops have returned. I'll get them prepped for the next run. So you can see here, while the enemy is engaging us from the top, we are also going to push from the bottom. So this group is going to get sandwiched once again, including the siege who have placed down their ranged tower. Now's our opportunity to push in. You can see some of them are trying to retreat while they have the opportunity. These guys here in this corner are definitely in trouble right about now. Now they have been completely removed once again from that inner box of the altar. We'll just take a quick look at the remaining time. We have 22 minutes left here at the altar. This definitely has been a fun battle today. There's been constant fighting today. We've definitely been able to gain a lot of kill points on both sides. We don't want to get caught out of position there. Make sure that we stay on our side while we are attacking them. I think I'm going to pull back a little bit here. You can see that we are very overrun in terms of numbers in that position. There we go. We wait for them to push us now so we can fight them in numbers. Here we go. They are pushing us now inside the altar. They do have some numbers as well. And you can see there the stalkers have spawned and the enemy are probably trying to hit them as well for that chronicle reward. And my march is already red, dying very quickly this time around. I'm not actually sure how great this report is going to be. I don't have a very good feeling about this report, if I'm being honest. We'll see how it turns out. We are still somehow fighting here, but probably going to die any moment now with this William Wallace march. Any moment we're going to die here. There we go. Okay. So that was actually quite a positive report, which I'm a little bit surprised by, because we did get caught out of position a few times on that one. Still managing to get 278% kill point ratio with the William Wallace march, so that's not bad. And now we are ready to jump back into the fight with the Zug. You can see there's still a lot of fighting happening here just outside the pass. It's where probably the majority of the fighting is happening right about now. Still a little bit of fights happening up here as well. Okay. Let's start attacking these guys just outside the pass. Here we go, here we go. Let's get these trades. Get that AoE popping. Let's go. Come on. These guys are so scattered. I'm going to try to run over here and kill this group on the side. The guy's already half dead. Look at this Guan. People still using Guan in like basically almost 2025. I didn't even know people still use Guan. You guys see this siege? Is that a siege? Oh no, that's just an AFK march. Look at this like line of siege over here. They are about to get completely destroyed. Man, I feel sorry for them. And that takes like a good 8 seconds to leave range mode. They have absolutely no chance of retreating at this point. Even these guys here, they may not be siege, but they just about have no opportunity to leave as well. You You can see them being completely circled right now from all sides. They are completely done for. We have 14 minutes here remaining. The altar. So we are going to continue trying to kill these guys for the next 14 minutes while we hold this altar. We want to make sure that we stay in position as best as we possibly can. It's very easy to get out of position in these situations. You can see there, I almost got out of position there. I could have been in trouble just about there. But I saw that just in the nick of time. Still some decent fighting happening in this location just here. This has really been the spot for most of the duration of this altar fight. Has been in between these two rocks. All right, we are getting caught out of position again. Try to pull them back into this main ball here, so we can have more support. Hopefully that will also boost our kill points. All right, here we go. This is a very nice opportunity to get that AoE while there's a big bundle of their troops just sitting there. Now we have a yellow march. We can still continue this fighting for a little bit longer here with the Zug YSG march. And then we can once again take a look at the reports to compare them with the earlier ones. And I know that today we have had some very nice reports from this Zug YSG. Almost every report that we've looked at so far from the Zug YSG has been very nice in our favor. You can see the enemy boss has spawned right on their ball. And now I'm getting caught out of position again. Somehow this Zug is still alive, but he's going to die any moment now because he is getting targeted. Here we go, we're nearly dead. There we go. The march has now been defeated. And the report is still a nice report. We have 353% this time. 5 billion kill point ratio against 1.4. Sorry, 5 million. 5 million against 1.4 million. So it's still a very solid report. Let's take a look at this altar here. We have just under 8 minutes remaining. And it's looking like we are going to be able to hold this altar for the entire duration today. And let's use this opportunity to also check the ranking list to see if anything has changed. So we still have goodbye limits from 2581 in number 4. Goku over here in number 10 and myself in number 11. So it's looking like we are now approaching the end of this altar. Just about 5 minutes remaining. The enemy have just about lost all of their morale. So I am gonna get close to wrapping up the stream today. This has definitely been a fun battle today, fighting here with you guys for the last couple of hours. We've gained some good kill points. So let's check my account. We're currently at 13.6 billion kill points. So the goal, as I said earlier, is to try to reach 14.5 billion kill points by the end of this KVK. So we are making good progress. And today in the altar, we have made that goal a little bit more achievable. And I also hope that everyone did enjoy their Christmas break. I know that I definitely needed it after our Zone 5 battle, which was very exciting, by the way, our Zone 5 battle. And I did manage to capture some very nice fights that we had at the end of Zone 5. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for some videos that I might put together showcasing some of the Zone 5 highlights, and also just to update you guys on the current situation in this KVK. So stay tuned for some more videos for this KVK, guys, and we also will be doing some more live streaming as Zone 7 approaches. We'll just take a very quick look here at the Lost Kingdom Chronicles event. So there are still quite a few to get through. In about maybe 2 weeks from now, we are going to have the level 7 pass opening, where there's going to be non-stop fighting leading up to Kingsland. So once again, guys, thank you all for joining me today on this very fun stream. I really enjoyed this stream with you all, and I wish you all the best. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys.